Hey folks, welcome back to Altair Ryza Sanity's Requiem. I'm the Serious JG.
And I'm in fact Lethal Feline.
So last time, MPEL explained the mysteries of alchemy. One of the biggest mysteries being, how come if you can make something from nothing, it always involves starting with a certain number of green ingredients. But now we're going to further explore and actually make a thing. To synthesize an item, you need its recipe and an alchemy level A level, higher than the item level. You'll also need to toss additional ingredients into the material loop that the recipe doesn't mention. Oh, great! Check the icon to see how many materials you'll have to add. Once all icons are blinking, press Start to begin the synthesis. Or Option, whatever that button is. If missing any requirements, the item will turn red, so keep an eye on that while preparing your synthesis. Okay, let's synthesize a green supplement. First, select the green supplement from the list. Well, that's easily done. We don't have anything else on the list. Each material loop A has one of the 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, or wind A. Fire is red, ice is blue, lightning is yellow, and wind A is green.
Even though it has a leaf on it. Wind.
It's wind. Adding materials with the same element as the material loop A will let you add its power, known as its element value. Now then, let's add a nameless grass to the material loop A of effect 1. Car. Using a nameless grass with the wind element increases the material loop A's element value by 1. I'm sorry, the wind A element. Increasing element value can unlock extra benefits, like new item effects and higher quality. Also, some material loop A's require certain elements and element values. Once you get used to synthesizing, you should keep an eye out for conditions that will let you connect material loop A's. Now then, go ahead and toss in another nameless grass to see if you can connect the material loop A. I thought we needed to do a water at this point.
Oh, you need to first unlock the blue one. Now
yes,
you
now water. Yes. The material loop A has a high enough wind A value, so you've unlocked synthesis quality plus 5 in the neighboring material loop A. Synthesis quality plus 5 will increase the quality of the final synthesized item. The higher an item's quality, the stronger its attack or healing amount. Try to get the highest quality you can. Finally, let's add some clean water to the connected material loop A. Now, we didn't actually acquire clean water, but luckily we just have some here.
Don't worry, I have provided.
Okay.
I have it on tap.
Oh, she is so happy. Look at her. She is excited about this.
I was gonna say, I like that one, Barry. She looks so cute right
now. It's like, yeah, it's like I was excited. Now, like, my heart is about to explode. Green supplement.
I did it!
Level up, bitches.
Oh, how'd I do? I'd say I hit another jackpot, or rather, this is the real jackpot. That book that your friend has, absolute carbo. So you're saying? Yes, you've got talent. You can become an alchemist, I suppose, or rather, you can become a beginner alchemist at least.
Oh man, I hope we don't get to the casting couch now. If you really want fame, kid, you have to pay.
Dang! I can't wait to get started, Sensei!
Look at my 4 fingers, and they're indications of excitement.
You can't see me! Unfortunately, I cannot be your teacher. I'm all but useless these days, and I have low self-esteem.
But to say my crippling self-esteem issues prevent me from passing my knowledge on to others. If you will be my therapist, I could be your alchemy instructor.
You'll have to qualify to become a beginner therapist as well.
Your therapy level, or T level, must be higher than the level of the person you are attempting to help.
Huh? What do you mean? I have injured my arm, and as any good alchemist knows, it is crucial to have a right arm for alchemy. I can do basic syntheses, but anything requiring 2 hands, of course, is beyond me.
Anything, yeah, He's not good at delicate techniques, believe me, I know.
I assumed that you were gonna teach me all sorts of stuff. If your arm's never gonna heal.
Don't get discouraged. Anyone with talent can experiment and create their own recipes. Well, all on their own.
Just, you know, look at the success of that, you know, never mind. I'm blanking on I'm picturing the celebrity chef in my head, and I cannot remember his name. If you can invent donkey sauce, then anyone will accept any invention of yours as a great new recipe.
Yes, freshly squeezed donkey.
Really?
Yes, really. For now, seek experience in the form of experience points. Practice synthesizing, and soon you'll discover your own style of alchemy. Even you probably didn't realize there are multiple styles, but there are. Just like music.
For example, I'm an East Coast alchemist, but you could invent the West Coast style.
And then we could totally exchange diss tracks.
My own style of alchemy?
And I can still advise you, I suppose, if not teach you. Feel free to seek my help. And no need to be too formal with me, even though I'm, well, a bastard.
I guess he's like, he doesn't have a graduate degree, so he can only be a teaching assistant at, like, postgraduate classes.
Yes, sir, I understand, but you got it. I want to learn everything I can from you, Impel.
Oh, here, let me give you this book. It contains the alchemy fundamentals, as well as a few basic recipes.
Funny, it says here, property of the Half-Blood Prince.
Don't worry about that. Anyway, there's a good grilled cheese in there.
I can have this? Thank you so much.
So do you mean there's like an alchemical recipe to make grilled cheese, or there's a grilled cheese sandwich that's been pressed between the pages?
Let me show you. Turn to page 10. See, you first add one bread type and then another bread type, and then you add the cheese type.
You have to use nameless cheese.
Well, actually, it's nameless bread American cheese, typically. But anyway, my pleasure. I have no use for it myself anyway. I've memorized all of it. Try everything you can and get used to synthesizing. Just like Lethal get used to saying synthesizing. Once you can do all these recipes, you might be able to use other books as inspirations to create your own.
Just be careful what books. I mean, don't go around telling people that you're learning alchemy by reading Mein Kampf or something like that. You know, use your common sense.
They will frown upon that.
I can create my own recipes?
Boom! Bring it up a notch!
Yeah, bam!
Bam, thank you.
And not just alchemy books. Try to view all things as an alchemist. Try, you know, training your imagination. That's what alchemy is all about. Just like experimenting and, you know, making your supplements to people's tastes, including your own.
Like the way I've experimented with hairstyles and come up with something truly hideous.
You've seen it. It's horrible. Change your perspective, and even ordinary things can inspire you. That's what alchemy is all about. Perhaps you could actually help your father on the farm that sustains the entire town.
Yeah.
Imagine at least 1 or 2 stores on this island. They must sell books, yes?
I mean, I know you're backwoods-ass crackers, but clearly, somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Fresher's General Store has been closed this whole time, but it's in the Bone District, and it has a few, I'm sure.
Well, go pick up whatever you can afford with your peasant's budget and try flipping through them, okay?
Oh, I will. I'll try looking through whatever books I have at home, too. I think we have some.
Even a common pot. I've told you this before. Now get out of here.
Oh, yeah, candy and stuff. Ooh,
where's Echo?
Mysterious secrets. Well, how would we know? We just moved in.
That's where we keep, the evil monsters. Don't go up there.
The good monsters are in the basement.
Yes, they always get fed the grilled cheese that I synthesize. See, I'm tying it back in, building the world.
Oh, you know what? I mean, that's just telling us where to go next for the story. We should be looking for the shop pays. They said the Bowden district.
You're currently in there.
Uh-huh.
As far as that map said.
So we need to be looking for booksellers. Try to find a actual brick and mortar bookseller before they all disappear. If you hurt yourself or get sick, come see me. I like to point and laugh.
There's those jerks.
Boss, I guess there's nothing left to say. Again.
Brian Bosworth, I have nothing to say to you.
I'm on the hunt for leads. I'd rather get it out of the way before my dad hassle me. For leads? What are you, a private investigator of some kind?
No, sales leads.
Ah. Oh, the Glengarry leads.
Oh, I've got a plan. Let's break into the safe at the office tonight and steal the Glengarry leads. Who said you could work with Ben?
Etc., etc. Dad got himself drunk again. I don't want to go home till he's passed out. Oh, by the way, don't tell Ryza I'm not training with the... Oh, hi, Ryza.
It's mental training. I'll go train with her later.
Yeah, she told me to stare at the reservoir and try not to blink. It's concentration training. That's Ralph the
welcome.
dog.
Welcome, can I help you? Remember?
Yeah, he's got kind of a Ryza-esque voice. It's tough to make your Rolf sound different.
Oh man, I could have sworn he was going to be the guy who's going to sell us the books and the things.
But he was not against all expectation.
Oh, here we go. There's a different icon here. Oh no, never mind. That is a fishing spot. I do not believe we can interact with this yet. You do not have anything that you can use to fish.
Can't even fish with your hands. Oh, getting used to the store. Getting to the store. Yeah, I read this last time you spoke to me. Getting to the store is so hard because I'm old.
I'm not
so frightfully old.
I'm not allowed to move around the island. Help me. They're keeping me prisoner here.
That's nice. I'll bring you some candies later. You play well.
All right. Well, there.
Pressure's
you can just go to the shop.
I would just warp there.
You know, I'm happy with this game that you can actually have that sort of granularity.
Yeah, and that like they don't have load times, which make fast travel not actually be fast, which is nice.
Hello. What do I need?
Yeah, I would have thought I was talking as the shopkeep, but in fact it is you who's talking right now. My first dessert. Cookery fashion.
So we can just buy recipes.
Well, we can also just buy armor. And I believe we can synthesize these. So the question becomes, is it better to synthesize or just buy? Huh.
Well, these are on sale right now, so it's probably in our interest to buy these, but probably not before we can actually tell if they're good for us.
Well, so everyone's wearing Kirkin sweats. We know that.
Yeah, that's right. We did see that last time. Naval tunics, my goodness.
HP 10, defense 4. Tunics look like they would be better, but when I don't think limited means it's on sale. I think limited means that they only have one in stock.
Well, it's only 50 hexagon coins.
Yeah,
so...
no, I think we can afford to throw 50 shekels down. My first dessert, we only have one, so let's buy one.
It'll be our first one.
It is a deal. Kirkin fashion.
You can make that out of the stuff. Noble tunic, the leather protector.
Let's see, energy pendant. HP plus 10, HP regen XS. Speed.
There's a
charge.
bargain.
And
That looks like
an alchemy ingredient.
It has two types, it looks like. It has water and lightning. Unless that's air. Either way.
Let's buy... We've got 380 or 98 Galdi points. Let's just buy one. And let's not bother with armor until we run into something that can hurt us, because I would think this will still be around to be purchased later.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what do we have here with these exciting new books? We've got the recipe for, he gave us the recipe for explosive uni. That would be like a food item, right?
I would certainly hope so. Or maybe it's an explosive unicycle. Who knows?
Various supplements. Somebody
Brass
set up us the
beans.
bomb. And we can make flour and honey for our first dessert. That's weird. Like, you're not making anything out of flour and honey. You're just, like, conjuring up flour and honey. And then we can make, yeah, that would be the things that we basically could buy. We can also make. Cool. Cool beans.
That's directing us over to the left. I wonder where that will lead us to. Fun adventure? We do want adventure.
Or they'll die. And I didn't mean to zoom in. There's nothing wrong with being zoomed in. I just don't want people to think I'm going out of my way to perv out here. All right.
You could get the killer thumbnails if you do that, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. If we want if I'm not going to make my own custom thumbnails and I want some views, we need to get the that angle right there. Anyway, okay. I thought this is just a fishing spot. I thought maybe it would be a shop or something.
I was gonna say the fanciest fish is in that spot, judging by the amount of moats.
Oh,
Looks like you're going the long way, judging by the map.
That looks like it's heavy. Let me grant you some relief of non-existence.
No, this is my cross the bear in death.
And I am indeed going the long way, but
We'll get there.
we'll
maybe.
get there. Well, maybe not.
They just gotta go around the corner at the crossroads.
Well, while we're here, let's visit with this fine friend. Wait a second. We found an Ike. Scrap paper and water wheat.
Wasserwheat. It is like water wheat, isn't it? Wasserwheat.
I found fresh berry.
Oh,
And
we
a
found
cow.
the thing that we bought.
Okay, well, 15 gold bucks.
Never see that again.
I'm starting to pick out more individual words in my books. It seems like our library is a real treasure trove.
Good job, Tao. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna hit this tree now.
Thank you. Thank you for
It has multiple hit points.
thank you for being proud of me and for hitting that tree. Oil tree fruit. Say. So I think this is what I'm like if I'm just like bored and want to watch like an old Mystery Science Theater. I think I'm just wandering around town whacking shit to get oil tree fruits. That will be this game's version of off-screening. Ooh, look at that giant glowing mess down there.
It has the grapes on it. Or maybe those are apples. But we could get that grape tree too.
Yeah, we had fancy grapes too we found.
Hey, are you by any chance made of materials that I could... No? Okay. I thought it might have been like, you know, mysterious meat.
No, excuse me, I'm not made of anything. There's all sorts of BS in this game to pick up.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing some of them are unique and needed, and others are just like, yeah, there's like a half dozen different things that all count as green, and they give you different levels of green points in your recipe.
I was back at my house. I can see if there's any books.
Wasserwheat.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Don't mind me wrecking all of our shit. I'm just trying to find some Wasserwheat. I know you told me to help with the farm, but I decided instead I would destroy your property.
Hippity happy. I'm destroying your property.
It's all in the name of alchemy. Just let me break a few more boxes and I'll learn how to, like, make gold so we don't have to work anymore.
Oh, hey.
Mom and Dad are at work. I should probably get going before they find me. I mean, I'm right behind them.
Did I hear something?
You guys okay? You seem pretty out of it. You're not actually working. You're just kind of... whatever.
We are doing something very important that you'd know about if you'd actually paid attention to the Ryza. We are watching the wheat grow. It wants to be watched. It's like a kid that's going down the slide. It asks, are you watching? Are you watching? And we say yes, and then it grows.
No, I remember that, except you guys told me go down the slide by yourself. We don't care. It's a source of cheap bitterness.
We did say that. But to make you stronger.
Homesick cape. Alright, well.
We should bring this cape home.
Are there... yeah, it's kind of a neat visual. Like, I'm digging a lot of this game's, like, you know, just visuals and sound and blah, blah, blah.
So far, this is a very comfy experience.
It's, yeah, this is like... This is a game that I would, like, sit my niece down with, absolutely. It's just adorable when you're not adding dumbass jokes. That cape has a really amazing view. I think it might be my favorite place on the entire island, out of all the many exciting places on the island. But there's probably even more amazing spots on the mainland. Could be. I figured somewhere in this there would be, like, super fancy flower, but I ain't seeing it. I'm just kind of running around, hitting the button. Nothing's happening.
Nope, just allergies.
You acquired hay fever ×4.
We can hit the tree of apples over there.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the tree of apples. But we wanted to
hit the grape tree.
We did want to go home and check for books, of course.
Yep. I guess those aren't apples. Those are the uni. For some reason, we have like sea urchins growing in the tree.
Well, they might be up there trying to eat the apples, which are something else fruits.
Which is what, you know, sea urchins typically do.
Mm-hmm. They're tree urchins, Lethal.
Oh.
I don't know why you would think this game is set in Japan. It's obviously some kind of fantasy land that has no resemblance whatsoever to anything Japanese. Let's check the backyard real quick. Oh, hey. It's the honeycomb hideout.
Honey ants. I now know what beehives are, even though they don't have bees. They should be ant hives.
Good point.
Before I can do any alchemy, I have to get a cauldron. Now, where does one procure a cauldron?
Cauldrons are us.
Wait a minute. Here we go. I can have this. I mean, I could use this, right? It's just sitting here collecting dust anyway.
It's terrible the wasteful way they had this pot that wasn't being full of magic stuff.
Now it's full of rainbow shit, so I guess I can get this going.
Yo, we're here. So what did you want?
Led Tao, welcome to my Atelier.
Huh? You're what? You're 8 liar? Whoa, what's up with that huge pot? You should be microdosing. Don't go for the huge pot.
Apple taught me the first steps I need to take if I want to become an alchemist. Mm-hmm.
And this pot has something to do with that? Where'd you find this thing anyway?
In my house. It's not a pot. Well, I guess it kind of is, but now it's an alchemy cauldron. Every alchemist needs one.
Okay, and you call this place an 8 liar? What the heck is that?
It's basically an alchemy lab, I think. From now on, I'll be synthesizing all sorts of stuff here all the time.
I see. So basically, you're an alchemist now. That explains the title of the game.
Jeez, I mean, why are you two acting so blasé? I thought you'd be more, I don't know, impressed or something. Not everyone's an alchemist in this town.
We're kind of busy doing our own thing, you know? We don't have room in our brains to get excited for you. Yeah, we're kind of limited. MPEL's already starting to teach me the basics I need to read my book. He said I start from nothing and create something.
So you're both figure out what you want to do, huh? I have to make sure that I don't fall behind. Alright, time to start looking through the book that Impel gave me, and I'm gonna make every last recipe. Let's see, should be able to find all these materials around here. Time to get to work.
Tutorial Party Quests. Since the Ryza and her friends are so motivated, they can now take on party quests. These are events in which the party will unlock unique goals as the game progresses. Scroll. The goals will, oh, it's like the Abyss. Just like every so often they say collect 800 princess rocks. The goals will be listed in the quest menu as they are unlocked, so you can review them at any time. When you complete a goal, this will also be reflected in the quest menu. Completing these quests will show just how much stronger your friends have grown.
Grab my first dessert. Learn flour and honey. Correct clerking fashion.
Griefenglasen.
Trying to think what Grimace was chopped out with the kuchen.
Bread the kuchen fashion. Kuchen sweats, noble tunic, and leather protector.
Remember, torta and kuchen are two subtly different things. English doesn't have enough word for pastries.
I also read a beginner's book.
It appears that this gentleman does not want green eggs and ham, and no matter what manner you offer to serve them to him.
I learned explosive and grass beans. Bomb! This is a good book. Red supplement, blue supplement, yellow supplement, a two supplement.
The Ryza read The Anarchist Cookbook, learned bomb.
I like how that's a beginner's recipe also.
Yeah, you don't want kids getting out of elementary school without being able to improvise their own explosive devices.
I know. Grass, beans, and bomb. Both in the same volume. Good.
Well, we're certainly learning a lot of new discoveries, and it's going to take a while for them to all cycle through. But while we're up here, we should probably throw down a save. And when we come back, which will be momentarily, or, well, for us, for you, it'll probably be in, 2 to 3 business days. We will figure out what the story wants us to do. Can we make anything interesting now? Do we need to go collect more, unis and apples? We'll find out together in the next video.
Bye-bye, everybody.